Alright, this is gonna be part 13 of Suikoden II. I did a bunch of stuff offline because there was lots of tunes to recruit. Most of them with almost little to no dialogue, so I was like, doesn't make sense to like increase the bulk of these videos without a good reason. Oh yeah, I think I need to go to Tinto. So, we're gonna teleport over there. Is my characters all set up? Nah. Need to switch out some tunes as well. Let's see. Looks like everybody's got stuff equipped, so there we go. Let's move on. Looks like we'll have some new blacksmith too, so I'll probably spend a little time getting nice and back up to speed. Let's see. Keep forgetting that I have Vicky and teleporting stuff now, so I don't need to like always go to my boat or whatever. Let's see. We are going to Tinto. Looks like a mining town. That's an inn. We are looking for armor shop and then the blacksmith, so bear with me while I hunt that stuff down. There we go. I like the shield he has already. So that's fine. Where's the blacksmith? Aha, here we go. Every day I'm sharpening. Say goodbye to my money. So close, yet no cigar. That's okay though. Anyways, this guy says, "Who are you?" Victor says, "We came from the Penis Army. We want to see Mayor Gustav, please." This guy says, "What? Wait here." Koyu says, "Seems like everything is all in a flurry." Victor says, "Until now, these guys never thought they'd be attacked. It's true they're surrounded by mountains, making a natural fortress, But a corpse doesn't care if the road's flat or not. Koyu says all they've cared about up to this point is saving their own necks, so they deserve it. This guy says, Master Gustav will see you now. Go and wait in the room at the end of the hall. Victor says, okay. Oh, which room? Like, I just love vague directions. Alright, it looks like it's the last frickin' room I picked, of course. Gustav says, you're the leader of the army, Lord Bunny. It's just as the rumors say, you're still a boy. Gustav says, you have such thin arms. In Tinto, there are boys your age with arms twice as big. And then he laughs. But I have never seen a youth with eyes like yours. You've seen many things, I can tell. Well, Lord Bunny, about the reason you came here. Victor says, I'll be straight with you. Let's join forces. Up until now, you've ignored our army. But I won't dwell on that. I know the zombies are coming this way. What do you think? We can lend a hand. Gustav says, well, you certainly were straight. It is true that we did not lend a hand to your army. We never thought you would defeat Luca Blight. Now we recognize your strength. We want reinforcements to face this enemy as well. Lord Bunny, won't you lend your strength to Tinto? I just say we'll fight together. Gustav says, if your army and Tinto join forces, we can drive the Highland out tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, whatever. This guy's a douchebag. Anyways, Victor says, tell Shu right away and have him send troops. First, let's crush the zombie forces between our fingers. Koyu says, okay, we'll head there. Now, we know the mountains like the back of our hand. Gustav says, we'll prepare a room for you, Bunny. You must be tired after coming through the mountains. Hey, Marlowe. Marlowe runs in and says, yes, Master Gustav. Gustav says, take Lord Bunny and his friends to find a room. Marlowe says, yes, sir. Please go upstairs, Lord Bunny. Okay. Marlowe says, this is the guest room. Please relax. You're the Lord Bunny who's the leader of the army, right? Wow. You're the strong warrior who defeated Luca Blight. You're about the same age as me, too. How did you get so strong? I've always been reading books, and I'm not strong at all, so everyone makes fun of me. I don't know. I'll just say, I'm not strong at all. Marlowe says, that's a lie. After all, you're not like me, a leader who can lead everyone and strong enough to defeat enemies like monsters. Lord Bunny, you're like a hero in a book. He says, sorry, to be talking like that. Anyway, I'll be going. I think he wants to make out with me. Too bad he won't. So sad. Nanami says, I'm tired. Well, that's great, eh, Bunny? I thought Gustav would be a scary guy, but it seems like he understands what we were saying. What will you do? Go to sleep? Bunny says, yes. Victor says, Nanami, don't wet the bed. Nanami says, who wets the bed? Victor says, hey, wake up, it's morning. You slept really late. Ridley and Klaus arrived earlier. It seems like they had gotten through to Drakemouth Village. I guess they're good at making arrangements. Anyways. Nanami knocks on the door and says, oh no, I slept late. Nanami says, good morning, it's Bunny. Huh? You're awake? That's unusual. Nanami says, looks like Ridley and Klaus are in the room from yesterday. Let's go see. Ridley says, good morning, Lord Bunny. I brought the troops under orders of Lord Shu. Klaus says, Bunny, I've been ordered by Lord Shu to help as a strategist. Gijamu says, Lord Bunny, we also met with Koyu on our journey. We'll fight together with you. Gustav says, Bunny, did you sleep well last night? It's amazing that everyone gathered. The soldiers of Tinto City, your army, the Lamp Dragon bandits, and Muse's army. Lily screams, Father. Gustav says, what happened? Gustav says, this is my lovely daughter. Anyway, Lily says, Father, they say monsters have come. That scary goblins have come. Drive them away. Gustav says, don't worry, leave it to me. Oh boy. Victor says there are monsters here, let's go. Yeah, nothing too interesting there. They're just kind of wondering if they're in connection with the Highland Army. Okay, where are these supposed monsters at? Looks like a bunch of zombies. Niclord says, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of Tinto. Good morning, Mayor Gustav. Good morning, everyone. It's a glorious day, isn't it? Victor says, so it's you, Niclord. Niclord says, dear me, look at this. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? Victor says, you've joined forces with the Highland Army? Niclord says, joined forces? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just that I thought how nice it would be to create my very own kingdom here in the mountains. Thus, Lord Gustav and citizens, I'd like you all to leave. Of course, if you become a zombie, you can stay. Gustav says, you think I'm going to let you make our city into a kingdom of zombies? Niclord says, you don't seem to understand. I don't want too many zombies in my corpse kingdom, but you would make a fine addition. Let us do battle. Ah ha ha ha. Victor says, wait, and Niclord just teleports away. Gustav says, hey guys, don't let him leave here alive. Oh, he's already dead. Either way, I'll destroy you. His soldiers say, you think we'd lose to zombies? Yeah. Anyways, we walk back in the door, and Gustav says, you scum, you think you can destroy our city? Lily says, Father, I'm scared. Gustav says, I'm sorry, Lily. Anyways, it looks like Jess runs in and says, what's going on, Lord Gustav? Gustav says, oh, you've come back, Lord Jess and Lord Hauser. How did things go? Did you gather enough soldiers? Jess says, we succeeded in gathering about 5,000 soldiers, including the soldiers who escaped from Greenhill and Muse, as well as citizens who wanted to join, but when we came back to report, we suddenly find Bunny and his group here. What's going on? Gustav says, Lord Bunny has agreed to fight together with us in Tinto as leader of his army. Jess says, what are you saying? You're all being deceived. Victor says, what do you mean by that? Jess says, he's not part of the state. He's a spy for Highland, which is putting us through all this. He says, you never know what he's plotting. Victor says, for God's sake, Jess, what proof do you have? You don't know the hardships Bunny has been through. Nanami says, well, that's right. We're not doing this because we like to. Jess says, you want proof? I have proof. I saw him. When Muse fell, he was in the room where Lady Annabelle lay dead. He's the one who killed her. Okay. I was wondering when that would, be a factor, if ever. Jess, in this flashback, says, Lady Annabelle, the Highland Army has made a surprise attack. What the? Jess says, what have you done? Explain yourself. Victor says, don't say something so stupid. How could you think that? With Annabelle, Bunny was ... Victor trails off. Jess says, Bunny, can you explain this? And, I don't know. We explain about Jowie, and Jess says, are you placing guilt on a friend? What a great leader. Ridley says, Lord Jess, I'm gonna tell you as the general of Two River, I will not have you insult our leader further. Jess says, I'll be leaving. What a dickhole. Alright. Jess says, have your equipment ready, so we're prepared to fight anytime the battle starts. Hauser says, understood. Jess says, Bunny. Nanami says, what is it? You want to fight? Jess says, no, I don't want to fight, but remember, I don't trust you. There's the matter of Annabelle, and besides that, it should be members of the city-state who save the state. That's what I think. Then he runs off like a little bitch boy. What a biatch. Alrighty. I don't know. So, Gustav says, don't feel bad, Lord Bunny. Lord Jess is also fighting hard. The important thing is to make our strategy for facing Niclord. And I just say, sure. Klaus says, let's continue our discussion if Niclord attacks, and he trails off. Nanami says, it's really dark now. After all that talking, we didn't really decide anything. Klaus says, even so, you should go to sleep, Lord Bunny. Nanami says, like Klaus says, let's get to bed early. Okie dokie. Lily says, who are you? Nanami says, I'm Nanami. You're Lily, right? Lily says, I'm not Lily. I'm not little Lily. I'm Lily. I'm not a kid. Okay. Anyways, Nanami says, what are you doing, Lily? Lily says, I'm trying to find my father. Where did he go? Nanami says, do you like your father? Lily says, yes, I love him. He's very strong. I must go find him now. Okay. Nanami says something, and then she says it's not worth talking. Okay. I love it when people do that. Nanami says, I'll wake you up in the morning. Good night. Lucknot says, wake up, Bunny. Long time no see, you've gotten stronger. Your eyes look sad. The future that shines in my eyes changes easily, and sometimes it slips from my hand. The shining shield rune that lies on your right hand and the black blade rune that Jowie has are calling to each other. It's a crossing of destinies. But Bunny, the fate of many people and their hearts are gathered in you. Don't forget. Yeah, that seems like relevant information to wake up the leader of an army before bedtime. Nanami says, still sleeping? It's awfully quiet. It was this quiet during the night, too. Here we are, doing nothing but fighting. Nanami says, what do you think of what Jess said? Where do we belong? Everyone took care of us in Highland, but they were distant somehow. It seemed strange at the time, but now I feel like I understand the reason. Even now I can hardly believe that Grandpa Genkaku was a state hero. Then we were driven out of Highland and came to the state. But when you think about it, we really don't belong to the state either. Nanami says, hey Bunny. No, I won't bother. No, I guess I'll say it. Bunny, let's stop this fighting. There's no reason for you to keep fighting. We fight, we get hurt, we wield weapons, we kill people. There's no reason to do these things. Nanami says, why, Bunny? There are others more suited for the job. Victor, Flick, Shu, General Ridley, Freed, etc. Nanami says, there's no reason for you to keep fighting, Bunny. If we keep going on like this, you and Jowie will have to clash. I don't know. I just say I'm needed. Nanami says, why does it have to be you? You and I are just kids. If there wasn't this fighting, you and Jowie could end your service and go to school like the one in Green Hill, and we might die tomorrow. There's no need to worry. I hate it. It's some bad translating. Nanami says, what happens if you die, Bunny? Grandpa Genkaku is gone, Jowie is gone, and yet... I don't know, I just say I'm sorry. Alrighty. I guess Nanami is crying for no reason. And then she makes a weird face at me. She says, Were you surprised? Liar. Liar. You're right. You're needed, Bunny. You're strong enough to accept it, too. I'm proud of you. We have to get up early tomorrow. Just thinking of having to quarrel from first thing in the morning makes me sick, though. Let's get back to our own rooms and sleep. Okay. Huh. Anyways, Nanami wakes us up again. Joins our party again. Anyways, Victor says, you're early today. Jess and Hauser just left. Master Gustav, there's trouble. It's Jess. Gustav says, what's all the noise? What happened? The soldier that ran in says Lord Jess is sending the soldiers out to fight. Gustav says, what? Oh boy. Gustav says, what's the meaning of this, Lord Jess? Jess says, we'll strike from here. The zombies are controlled by Neclord's magic. If Neclord is defeated, the whole enemy forces will be wiped out at once. Victor says, you know where Neclord is? Jess says, of course. Previously, when we were reforming the state army, we had spies all around. There were many who were caught by the Highland army and lost their lives, but they all fought for Muse. One of those found out where Neclord lives. Victor says, what if it was a mistake? Jess says, this information was brought to Muse by a loyal man who risked death to bring it. The information is not wrong. Victor says, idiot, you're gonna risk lives on that? Jess says, Hauser, give the signal to move out. Hauser says, all troops to battle. Neclord is our sole target. Ridley says, Lord Hauser, you're a great general of Muse, but you should know that this strategy is risky. Hauser says, yes, but orders can't be changed. Ridley says, why do you have to go that far? Hauser says, I'm a soldier of Muse. Lady Annabelle is no longer alive, and according to Muse law, Lord Jess is the acting mayor. As long as Muse still exists, I will follow the law of Muse. A soldier should not act on personal feelings. War is an exchange of lives, and I will not act as a soldier for other than reason of law. Ridley says, even if it means your own life is taken? Hauser says, that's right. Okay. Gustav says, Lord Jess was hasty. Klaus says, an army of 5,000 will not be able to break through Neclord's forces. Now that we're in this situation, we must go to battle. Victor says, what if the information that Jess told us is wrong? Klaus says, if Lord Jess is defeated, Neclord will have 5,000 new zombies. If that happens, we lose. We must take Lord Jess's gamble. Ridley says, we can't just stand by helplessly and let Lord Hauser die. Klaus says, Lord Bunny, we will lead the army and follow behind Lord Jess. You stay here and protect Tinto. Victor, please take care of Lord Bunny. Victor says, do you want to die? Klaus says, I don't want to die, but if we leave the Muse soldiers to die, it would be a huge blow to our army. Gijmu says, okay, Koyu, we're going too. Koyu says, okay, brother. Victor says, damn, all we can do is hope the information was right. Victor says, huh, that Jess. Always acting rash. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's something I'm supposed to be doing? I'm not really understanding this. They won't let me leave the village, so I guess I gotta just wait around. Apparently Victor has left to God knows where. Doesn't look like anything's happening in this place. So we go over by this mine shaft, and Nanami says what happened. This guy says a mine tunnel collapsed. A bunch of people went inside, but no one's come back. Maybe there was gas. Nanami says, I smell something. Let's go check it out, bunny. Okay. With only my 2 tunes for some reason. And we find a mine shaft, and I guess we're gonna go down that. What the hell? Ooh, I found the Cape of Darkness. How fancy. Nanami says, what's that? Nanami says, you're Niclord, what are you doing here? Niclord says, there are a number of mine tunnels dug under Tinto. I used one of those to get here. That kid named Jess or something was gathering the soldiers, and I mixed in a few spies. With a few threats and an offer of money, they cooperated easily. It became more clear that humans are filthy creatures. The true value doesn't come out until they become corpses. Nanami says, no way. Niclord says, you are indeed the army leader, Bunny. Let me add you as another member of my force of zombies. Nanami says, I won't let you. I guess we're fighting Niclord. Whoa. I know this is unwinnable, so I don't see what the point is. Okay. Niclord says, you fight pretty well, but I don't have time to waste. Soon they will realize. I'll show you the power of my rune. The magic requires the blood of 100 people, so be thankful. McLord says, my moon rune sacrifices that blood and will give you the blue moon curse. Nanami says, let's run away. McLord says it's too late. McLord says, you rejected my curse. The true power of the rune. Nanami says, let's escape. McLord says, don't let them, and a bunch of zombies appear. Well, back in the town, Nanami says it was a lie. No, but the town is overrun with zombies. Nanami says we have to run. We have to escape. Bunny, I'm going. Bunny, what happened? Looks like I might have been injured. Nanami says it's okay. I'll protect you. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Jawi says, power, have to hurry. Pilika says, Jawi, are you okay? Jawi says, I'm okay, Pilika. Elsewhere, Nanami says, don't worry, Bunny, you're okay. Open your eyes. Victor says, looks like you woke up. Nanami says, really? I say, what is this place? And Victor says, this is Crom, south of Tinto. Nanami says, you were asleep for 2 days. Gustav says, having you safe is more important than anything, but Tinto has fallen to McLord. Victor says, the troops we sent really got hit hard. Apparently Klaus and Ridley managed to escape, but no one knows where Jess and Hauser are. Gustav says, my daughter Lily is missing as well. And Victor rejoins us. Okay, we are in Crom, I guess. Huh. We are in the village of Crom during the Naklord part of the arc of the story. So Naklord just took Tinto, and I guess we're trying to rally to take it back. Let's see. Not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing exactly right now, though. But I guess we'll figure it out eventually. I guess there's somebody somewhere in this town that's surrounded by people that I'm supposed to go talk to. Oh boy, this town is unnecessarily large. When we walk back in the town, it looks like Khan has come back. Khan says, long time no see, Victor. I haven't seen you in a while either, Lord Bunny. Victor says, well, if it isn't Khan, are you after Neclord too? Khan says, well, something like that. Actually, I'm after a way to seal Neclord's soul. Victor says, seal his soul? Khan says, I realize that even if I make a holy barrier and you smash Neclord's body using the Star Dragon sword, if his soul isn't sealed, he can come back to life. I think I missed something, so let me see what's going on here. I guess I'm supposed to go back to some other town first. Otherwise I might potentially miss a character. So that's... what is this place? It's not what I'm looking for. I need Tigermouth Village. I wonder if I can do this. Yeah, because the game for some reason kicked half my party out, which is annoying. So I'm gonna just put them back in really quick. Especially since there's some fighting coming up. Oh, of course. The normal bartender isn't there, so I can't change my party. Oh, actually I can. Never mind. Let's see. Need Luke and Camus. There we go. We're getting kind of near the end, so there's so many tunes now you can choose from. It's like difficult to get everybody arranged. Let's do that. Alrighty, so let's have Vivi transport us to Tigermouth. There we go. Oh boy. This guide is relatively vague, so it's like, where am I supposed to go? Like, obviously a bunch of people surrounding somebody should be pretty obvious. But this guide's been wrong a couple times, so it might be telling me to go do something that I can't actually go do right now. Yeah, I don't see any surrounded person. Alright, whatever. I guess we're just gonna go back to Crom really quick here. Yep, that'll just be something I have to deal with later, I guess. Well, whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna proceed. Khan says, long time no see, I haven't seen you either, Lord Bunny. Victor says, well, if it isn't Khan, are you after Neclord? Khan says, something like that. I'm actually after a way to seal his soul. Khan says, I realized, even if I make a holy barrier and you smash his body, if his soul isn't sealed, he can come back. Victor says, so how do we do it? Khan says, actually, I found someone who has that power. He's also after Neclord. He's in Tigermouth Village now. I was still after him, but when I heard that Tinto had fallen to Neclord, I came here thinking you might be here as well. Victor says, alright, first let's go meet that person who is supposed to have the power. Khan says, okay, but this person has a difficult personality, so be sure to try not to make him angry. Tigermouth Village should be close if we go south from here. Victor says, Bunny, no matter how many zombies we kill, as long as Neclord is there, they come back to life. Let's go see about that person with the power that Khan talked about. Okie dokie. Let's just put him in the convoy. Huh, weird. So I guess I missed something. I don't know. It's okay. We're proceeding anyway. Alright. There's that person, I guess. One of the NPCs says, they say that the village of Tinto has fallen at the hands of the vampires and zombies. You're one of them, aren't you? That's right. What are you doing here anyway? You spend the whole day holed up in your room at the inn. Sierra says nothing some more. This person says, why don't you say something? Victor says, wait a minute, what's going on here? An NPC says, get out of here, this hussy is one of them. Sierra says, hussy? The other person says, that's right, this pale-faced woman is suspicious. Sierra says, pale-faced? Victor says, stop it and grow up. This little girl, ... Sierra says, little girl? Who do you think I am? From my view, you are greenhorns. Sierra says, all the noise you're making disturbed my sleep. You'll have to make up for that. Oh no! She summons lightning and then yawns. She says, I was really beat. Not enough sleep. Victor says, Khan, is this the person you're looking for? He says, that's right. Khan says, you're Lady Sierra. Sierra says, who are you, gentlemen? I'm sleepy, so if you want something, be quick. Khan says, I am one of the Marley clan. Sierra says, a vampire hunter. For a human, you're certainly curious. Khan says, Mr. Sierra, you are also chasing Neclord, aren't you? Sierra says, I have to retrieve the moon rune that he stole. We can't join forces, though. Humans would just get in the way. The Star Dragon Sword says, look who's talking, vampire. Sierra says, you're the Star Dragon Sword. What are you doing here? The sword says, a relationship I can't get out of. Coming all the way to this village. I thought you'd already retired. Sierra says, I don't want to hear that from you, disguised as a sword used by humans. Khan says, Mistress Sierra, please join forces with us. She says, very well, I can try, but if I find that you're slowing me down, I'll take you down as well. Victor says, what will you do, Bunny? I just say, let's do it. Sierra says, you're a brave kid. And then attacks us. Okay. Cool. Guess we should stab her several times. Actually, let's do this. Looks like we were successful. Sierra says, for a human, you're pretty good. What's your name? Bunny? Alright, I'll let you be my right-hand man. I just say thanks. She says, okay, I'll take you where Niclord is. Victor says, let's go back to Crom. Sierra convoy joins us. And we can leave her there, that's fine. Alright, so... where's an inn so I can replenish my runes? How do I get out of here? I think I have to go to the left, actually. Klaus says, you made it back, Lord Bunny. Klaus says, who is this? Victor says, this is... Sierra says, I am called Sierra. As a woman traveling alone, I was set upon by rogues and these people assisted me. Klaus says, that must have been terrible. Sierra says, yes. Are you friends with these fellows? What's your name? Klaus says, my name is Klaus. Sierra says, what a nice name. Klaus says, I have to gather information for Lord Shu. Please excuse me. Sierra says, he's so cute. Victor says, don't be tricking the youngsters. Sierra says, well now, I'm tired. Khan says, I'll take a rest too. Nanami says, see you later, Bunny. Rest well. Nanami says, good morning. Let's put in a good day's work. Nanami convoy joins. Okay. Let's see. Who else did it kick out? I'm guessing Victor. Victor says, "Oh, Bunny, now we're in trouble." Nanami says, "What?" Gustav says, "Lily." Gijmu says, "I found out that my sister Lo Wen has been taken by Neclord." Gustav says, "My servant Marlowe saw 2 people taken away. Marlowe was late in escaping, and yesterday he saw his chance to escape and went on the way." Victor cuts him off and says, "In any case, we have to hurry because you never know what Neclord is gonna pull." Sierra says, "It's because you're so slow, you have to be more conscious of the fact that you are my followers." Klaus says, "Good morning, Sierra." Sierra says, "Good morning, Klaus. I'm a bit thirsty. I wonder if you could get something from me. If I could get something from you." Klaus says, "Of course." Victor is just like, oh boy. I think she meant his blood. Anyways, Khan says, "Victor, Sierra, and Bunny, it's almost time for us to enter the final battle. Let's sneak into Tinto where Neclord is." Sierra says, "That's right, I slept well, so I feel good." Victor says, "But what will we do? He's sure to have zombies all around Tinto." Gustav says, "There's a cave east of the village. A mining tunnel collapsed before, and the inside of the cave and the mining tunnel should still be connected." Victor says, "Let's go. This time we're really going to crush Neclord." Anyways, Victor rejoins. Sierra says, "Let's go." And so does Khan, and they join our convoy. Klaus comes back with her drink and says, "What? Water?" Oh, poor Klaus. She was gonna drink you like a freaking high C punch. Alright, so we are now in the mine. Where the heck are we at? I guess we start here. Oh, that's not a door, it's just a shadow. Me, oh my. What could be over here? Maybe that's like the way out later. It looks like those are blocked. Interesting. We found a scroll called Dancing Flame. Oh my. Me, oh my. There's not too much stuff going on in this place, huh? I was hoping for some free stuff. Oh, it's Unikombi. Oh, bah. Oh boy, that's like the worst name ever. Unicorn zombie, I guess. We got a full helmet and a stone of magic defense. We found a master garb and a bunch more annoying creatures. Whee! Oh no, it's Tits McGee. And Tits McGee is dead. I like that little crinkling sound they make when they die. It's adorable. Oh boy. I don't like you, Tits McGee. I don't like you one bit. Alrighty. Where the heck am I going, I guess? Maybe this way? We found a book and a window set, both of which we do not need. Alright, let's kill these pieces of shit. Me oh my. Where to go, where to go? Alrighty. Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit in my way. Rude. Rude! Where are we going? We got a silver necklace. More zombies. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Whatever. I don't want to deal with that right now. We got a mega medicine. I don't think I can go up those. Huh. Maybe I have to go this way. Let me up there. Got a double strike rune. And we find this guy. His name is Mazis. I am a great sorcerer without peer. What am I doing here? You don't understand, do you? I'm letting my thoughts flow in this dark, pure cave. This is indeed the true path to magic, he says. We ask him to join us, and he says, the time hasn't come. I'll be here meditating for a while. Rude. Okay. How do I get out of here? Clearly not that way. There we go. We found a wind hat. Actually, let's do... that instead. Well, he's in the front row, so I guess that makes sense. Whatever. Could have swore there was another item somewhere up there. Oh yeah, okay. It should be over here. Ooh, the star earrings. What does this do? Heals hit points. I don't care about that. Oh my. How rude. Some of these caves are so dark, it's like hard to see where to go. Huh. Goodbye. I do love to kill enemies with counterattacks. What can I say? Ugh. Where are we going? I'm not in the mood for any more tits, McGee. Well, I can't go that way, so I must have to go this way. Who knows? Yoink. Well, how do I get over here then? Maybe I have to push a rock or something. Are there any rocks? Oh, this crate. Okay. Doy. That should do it. That doesn't look ominous at all. Obvious boss room. Sierra says, Victor, you go first. Victor says, why? Is something coming out? Oh my. Let's see. Oh, I can't change my formation of my convoy or whatever. Let's see if they have any equipment I can remove. I can't even do that. Oh, whatever. Let's just get this pony killed up here. Doom. Sweetheart rope! Come to me! I have a feeling that won't work, but might as well check it. Heyo, I'll take it. Oh, I guess it died. Thought I would have more HP than that. Sierra says, this cave is giving me the creeps. That stupid Niclord making me have to deal with a trap like that. Sierra says, you were safe, weren't you? Victor says, damn. Khan says, let's go. It won't do any good to get mad at Sierra. Dang. How much longer is this place? It's pretty long. Alright. Anyways, there's our little elevator. How do I get down there? mean, it looks like a rope I could potentially climb, but it won't let me. Huh. That was that elevator. I don't see anything else over there, so I guess I have to go from the top then. Dang. Oh, look, it's the cagey rabbit. Goodbye, Skellies. You are dead. Shit, at this rate I might just go back and take a nap. Because all my runes are, like, out of power. And I know there's another fight coming up, and I don't want to be, like, destroyed so easily. Too bad I can't use the blinking mirror to get the heck out of here. I don't have one of those other items either that just like auto teleports me out. Womp womp. Shouldn't take too long if I just keep running from stuff. Oh, maybe I can't go back. Oh well. I am certainly lost at this point. Oh, wheel. Yeah, I didn't see any other way, so I have to go down there as my guess. Oh, okay. I must not have noticed that. Clearly. Oh boy. Such an encounter rate in here. Could swear. Oh yeah, that's where that one thing was. That was that Cape of Darkness. Alrighty. Looks like we have snuck back into Tinto. Nanami says, we finally came out of the ground. Victor says, it's great we made it this far, but where is Niclord? Khan says, knowing him, he's using the best place. Let's search, but be careful not to be caught by any zombies. Zombies. Zombros. Oh my. Doom. Yeah, whatever. That is locked. Cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Can I take a nap in here still? That would be very useful right now.
Oh, really? Oh my god, that's funny. I guess Plaguing is the #1 video game right now.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
No nap, huh? What?
Oh yeah, you don't want to touch it.
Let's see. Could swear it said this is where I'm supposed to go. Perhaps I am incorrect.
Have you murdered anyone?
All kinds of things, sweetie.
Keys. Where are your keys?
My keys? Oh, are you taking out garbage?
I was going to take the boxes to be recycled.
Aha. Got more zombies. I think they're just like standing around doing nothing. Can't take a nap while the town's under siege by zombies, huh? Seems kind of boring to me. I wonder if it'll let me just like walk out through the front. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, okay, so that's just going to be an endless amount of fighting, I guess. Let me take a nap. So rude. It's one of my few gripes about the Suikoden series is like the inability to easily replenish magic. Can't just rob this place blind, huh? So sad. Where the heck else do I go? I think I've already checked out most of these houses. No.
The fountain's being weird.
Which one? The blue one or the other one?
The blue one.
Yeah, that was a gigantic waste of money that our HOA decided to put up there.
Pumping water still, but like it's making noise and the level is like going up and down.
It's probably because of all the rain that happened.
Should I have... Oh, the lights are off already. Interesting.
It's like 10.
Really, for the lights?
Sierra says he's in here. I think I feel it. The power of the moon rune.
Well, that's what they want food. So I shall...
I want the power of a nap. That is apparently locked. Khan says, maybe he's behind this door. That's my sense as a hunter. Victor says, are you ready to go? Not really. I mean, I would prefer to replenish my runes, but whatever. Let's just do it. Lily says, let me go back to my father. Lo Wen says, you idiot. What's this, bride number 70? Catching that little girl. Niclord says, I'm immortal, so until she grows up, I'll keep her by my side and bring her up as a lady. Lo Wen says, don't say something so disgusting. And besides, why did you capture me? Am I going to be a bride too? Niclord says, don't be absurd. A vulgar woman like you isn't my taste. Lo Wen says, what the hell is so vulgar about me? Niclord says, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, for God's sake. Victor says, hey, I'm coming in. Niclord says, how did you get here? Don't tell me you defeated the golem. Victor says, shut up, don't talk about that. When I think about you, I'm so happy I get shivers. Niclord says, you think you can beat me with that blunt sword? The sword says, vampire, the punishment for teasing me is a heavy one. I'll make you regret it to the depths of your soul. Victor says, yeah, tell him, sword. Niclord says, Victor and Bunny, I will take you both to the other world. Of course, I expect to make good use of your corpses. Victor says, I'll make sure you can never do that again. I'll chop you up, grind you up, dry you in the sun, break you to pieces, and bury you in the ground, then piss on you. After that, I'll dig you up, pull you, stretch you, drag you around, and then, in any case, well, I'll never forgive you. Niclord's like, as always, you're a vulgar man. But don't forget, I have 2 hostages. Niclord says this. Khan says, that was a great performance, Victor. Thanks to you, we're prepared. Niclord says, you're Khan. Khan says, this is the sacred barrier that the Marley family researched for generations for this day. Now you can't use your magic. Niclord says, I still have the power of the moon rune. The sacrificial offering was enough, so this sacred barrier will be blown away. Oh, powerful moon rune, the blood of 100 men, the souls of 100 men I give you. Sierra says, moon rune, seal and put a rest for this power. Sorry, moon rune, seal and put to rest for a while this awesome power. Okay. Neclord says, it can't be. Sierra the Elder, mistress of the coven. Sierra says, I'll have you give back the rune you stole from me 400 years ago, so the curse of that rune doesn't spread any further. Victor says, I'm gonna say it. Hey, Neclord, it's time to cash in your chips. How long have I been waiting for this moment? Neclord says, you scum. I'm not going to be defeated. I'll live forever. I guess it's fighty fight time. That's some cool battle music, though, at the very least. What shall we do? We shall, I guess, do this. That's not ideal. Let's see. Such rudeness.
Lava cakes or
I think I'd rather do chocolate.
do you want half of a thing or whole one?
Half or a whole?
For the lava cake.
Whole one, probably. Looks like we killed him. The Clord says, "You scum," and then disappears. Khan says, "I'm sure they said he can't escape. This is a technique my grandfather made and my father passed to me. It won't break." The Clord says, "Sierra, forgive me. I'll give back the rune." Sierra says, "Do it quickly." The Clord says, "Okay." Sierra says, "That's it. Victor, my work is finished. Do what you want with him." The Clord says, "No, you can't." Victor says, "My family and friends, the people who are important to me, killed by you. That's not all. You trampled on the lives of many, many times. It's too late to beg for your life. Hey, Star Dragon Sword." It says, "Die, vampire." And we slash him. Khan says, "It's finally over." Victor says, "Let's go back. McLord is dead. There's nothing left to do here." Whee! Anyways, as we walk towards the base of the village, we see a crowd gathered. Lily says, "Father." Gustav says, "Lily, you're all right." Lily says, "I was so scared." Marlo says, "Miss Lily, nothing is better than knowing you're safe." Gijmu says, "Ah, Lowen, you're all right." Koyu says, "Sister." Lowen says, "You two idiots, what are you doing? You're a disgrace to Mount Lamp Dragon." Gijmu says, "I'm sorry." Gustav says, "Lord Bunny." Klaus says, "You're alright. Lord Jess gathered the rest of Muse's soldiers and wiped out the zombies." Jess says, "Bunny, you defeated McLord and freed Tinto. Why would you do that?" I just say, "I don't want to run away anymore." Jess says, "I see. Hauser, I lost a lot of soldiers due to my own poor judgment. Annabelle's last request was for Muse and the state to be saved. I realized I can't handle that responsibility. I'm leaving my seat as acting mayor. Under Muse law, the next acting mayor will be Fitcher. I hear that Fitcher is in the army now. You can join the army too." Hauser says, "Jess, what about you?" Jess says, "I can't stay here." Hauser says, "Lord Jess, let me say this to you. As a friend who fought next to you, you should also join the army. Lord Bunny and you were aiming for the same goal. You shouldn't part company for such a silly reason." I say, "Let's fight together." Jess says, "Lord Bunny." He says, "Let me ask just one thing. Think back. Lady Annabelle liked you a lot. She was happy that Genkaku's son showed up looking so brave. Are you sure you're not betraying her faith in you?" I'm gonna say I'm not betraying anyone. Jess says, "I believed Annabelle and until today have been fighting for Muse in the city-state. My anger at losing her may have been turned on you. Now that Annabella's gone, I have to live by my conscience. Conscience. Jesus, I can't talk. Anyways, Jess says, Lord Bunny, I'm sorry for any disrespect I may have shown. Will you let me fight with you? Hauser says, Lord Jess. Alrighty, so I guess... did all those people, like, join? I don't know what happened. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, I was gonna sleep first. Replenish the runes. There we go. I'm looking for some guy named Georg. Or George, probably. It says, go to Drakemouth Path. Where would that be?
I left it in the freezer because I didn't know when it would be ready.
Oh, okay.
And you can microwave it.
That's cool. Well, anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream here. I don't know where to go next, so I'm gonna do some research and probably be back a little bit later. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great night.
Why didn't you tell them the truth? You want